Welcome to Listen In from short form videos to test preparation. We're excited to share a micro language planning program that transforms listening in Malaysian classroom. This project was led by Dr. Lee Huan Yek from UTM Johor Bahru and Nur Atika binti Ismail, a guru cemerlang bahasa Inggeris with a project ID of P053.
How are you finding this lesson?
It's challenging, but I'm getting it.
The scenario presented was something typical that we can find in the listening classroom, particularly in English language lessons. Despite Malaysia's adoption of CFR aligned reforms, the new SPM 11194 listening paper has exposed a troubling gap. Students struggle to translate policy into practice. Traditional passive drills and constant digital distractions have eroded auditory stamina and left teachers without a roadmap. Our innovation answers this challenge. Listen In aims to boost listening proficiency through CFR aligned scaffolded training. Our objectives are to develop learners' ability to capture gist and key details, to train strategic listening skills like prediction and inference, to enhance auditory stamina through sustained practice, and to build the confidence students need to excel in high stakes examinations. Well, what makes Listen In unique? We reposition listening as a high stakes skill and harness short form digital media with bilingual scaffolding, making practice engaging and inclusive. Our design is grounded in language planning frameworks, which are acquisition, corpus, status, and prestige planning, and informed by a second language acquisition theories, which are comprehensible input, output, bottom up to top down processing, vocabulary in context, and social cultural learning. Listen In unfolds over 6 weeks, transforming inputs into powerful outcomes. Learners engage in micro listening tasks, guided note taking, journaling, and peer reviews, while teachers coach strategies rooted in theory. The program delivers 12 structured lessons with listening journals, quizzes, and reflection logs. In the short term, students gain readiness for the SPM listening paper, build auditory stamina, and adopt strategic listening behaviors. Over the long term, we envision equitable access to English medium instruction and sustainable classroom practice. Each week targets a specific skill, situational dialogues to capture gist and purpose, summarizing monologues to identify main ideas and emotions, matching voices to tone and opinion, focus gap fill exercises using how to videos, full exam simulations with warm up activities, and metacognitive reflection coupled with self recorded oral summaries. In pilot trials, participants boosted their listening scores by 12 to 14% while developing greater engagement and confidence. Teachers spent 30% less time preparing lessons and noted that students became more reflective with gains in vocabulary, note taking, and metalinguistic awareness. Listen In operationalizes four pillars of language planning. It elevates the prestige of listening, curates strategy and vocabulary banks, scaffolds acquisition using CFR benchmarks, and mainstreams equity through bilingual support. Because it relies on open educational resources and low tech tools, Listen In is both scalable and affordable. The program can be replicated across Malaysian schools and adapted to other multilingual contexts. Potential revenue streams include teacher training, workshops, licensing curated materials, and partnerships with educational platforms. Our digital micro learning approach resonates with today's learners and can attract cross market adoption, all while ensuring inclusivity. In short, Listen In proves that micro level planning can bridge policy and practice, challenge hidden assumptions, and empower both learners and teachers. By elevating listening to a prestigious, accessible skill and embracing inclusive digital microlearning, we help students thrive. Join us in transforming listening and education. Pilot, adopt, and share Listen In.